Why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know
the pool house is torn apart, okay? It's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam, okay? I'm no better than you.
I'm sorry, but don't you guys find it kind of creepy that a 40-year-old man
To me, it's funny. He's a YouTuber. He wears a Dr. Doom mask to interview Tommy.
In all of their videos because they're afraid to show their pale white face? I don't know. That seems a little suspicious to me.
Yeah. Let me get Max in here. Oh, no, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no. Oh, no. I should never have allowed it to happen. I'm already regretting it. No,
especially some dude just wearing a mask all the time screaming at the camera.
Mad Max is here. Never thought I'd see you in my chat. Great costume, drunk. Thanks.
Rich, long time. Please take off your shirt and show us some saggy melon.
Yeah!
And please, with some Finnegan Fox enthusiasm,
Yes!
show us on the floor. Oh, God, I see what you did there. You son. I like saggy melons.
Oh, there you go.
But, like, it just...
Uh-oh. Hard at work. This is hard at work.
Messed up now.
Your boss?
Saggy, hold on.
Go get your boss. Go get your boss.
At work.
I need your clout.
Chase it off of me, bro.
I need your clout. Oh, wow.
I'm at work. You see, I'm working. I'm trying to
get
end
ready.
The night.
Get ready for the
live now while I'm trying to get my job
There's a
done.
reason for that. Get ready for the cancellation live in person.
Get ready for the cancellation. Yeah, you already get canceled. You already know. I'm not the one.
I already hold you. I was watching your other stream. You're like, I hope someone shows up. Listen, I'm backing down. I don't have. I can't take the melons.
You don't want this. You don't want
no,
this. You don't.
I don't know.
You don't.
I know you're stocking shelves. Oh wow, you're
smoke. You do not want to mess with.
See, the accusations were false. Someone said you're doing a lot of texting at work, and she's stalking.
Doing a lot of texting at work, damn right, because this is my job.
No,
I'm doing my job while we're talking. So
you know what
multitasking.
You know what the reality is. She was texting, watching YouTube, and then she's like, "I'm going live. I better stock shelves."
Yes, Tommy Telleriso.
Telleriso. Oh my God! All right. Restart the stream. Restart. Nice chatting with you. I'll see you guys later.
Movie Madness Entertainment.
Welcome, 7 people or 5. Yeah, I'm on camera. I couldn't sleep. I thought I'd do a quick live stream, talk to anyone who's here, maybe cover some topics. I don't know. Just get stuff off my mind before I get to bed. This helps me. This helps you. I was talking to my friend Cyrus. Honestly, I had to pull myself away from my hobby of the Wii U because I'm so addicted to messing with games and messing with folders and trying to get everything right with my modded Wii U. My wife got me the Wii U. My wife got me the Wii U modded for our anniversary, our 15-year anniversary. And I've been tinkering with it because, yes, late night Max, interesting. I'm on camera. I got this t-shirt hoodie. It's super thin for the summer. You know, I got a super thin. And I'll be honest with you. I like doing the positive content. I like doing to the max too, but I'm like, I like just reacting to stuff too. Like, this is just weird. I had to talk about this. I saw my friend Hans talking about this on Twitter. WTF, like, what are these guys thinking? What is this obsession with putting females on, you know, male bodies? Like what? Let's do some like the Doctor Doom. Let's analyze this shit. Analyze this. Let's analyze this. They can't accept a woman being powerful unless she's muscular like that. They can't accept a woman being powerful in a storyline, in a fictional story, unless it's like that. They love doing this. And then the other thing I'm like, that I saw on Twitter, which we're going to show. Hey, Hans, if you're available, you could pop on. I sent you a link on Twitter. Caden, what are you doing up so late? I can't sleep. I was talking to my friend Cyrus, and I was getting a little sleepy. But then I'm like, I kind of want to do a quick stream, talk about some random stuff. I miss you, Rambling Man. Maybe soon we could try to do that Rambling Man appreciation stream. Me, you, and Anthony get the band back together for a reunion, even though you might not be, obligated to do other shows, but like a reunion, a MME International reunion show. Why? You're strangely attracted to me, Rambling Man, or you're strangely attracted to Galadriel on I think that's the mountain. From Game of Thrones, the first round of Game of Thrones. And they put her, but here's the weird thing. He is ready to hate it. He is ready to hate Rings of Power. And he goes and pays to do one of the initial screenings at the theater. I'm not even doing that. I'm really looking forward to this show. And here's Hans exposing the truth. After all that bitching that Nerdrotic does about Rings of Power, Lord of the Rings, he still pays to go see it on a big screen. And then he says it's worse on the big screen. # the Rings of Power. Like, what are you doing? Or maybe he didn't go see it. Maybe this is a troll. Maybe we're falling for a troll. Hans, maybe we're falling for a troll and someone just sent this to him that actually went to go see it. Maybe he didn't. Hans says, I can't come on now, unfortunately. I'd love to. By the way, is that a new hoodie? Yes, it's a t-shirt hoodie that I found online. It's very thin, and that way maybe I could be on camera more in the summer because my regular hoodies are just not cutting it. Your boy Mirage. Hello, everyone. That's a nice little kitty there. But that's the main thing. I was like, what is this about? Maybe he did go to see it. Let me find the. Oh, here we go. They are obsessed. Look, there's the one. There's the one. There's the. They're obsessed with seeing men, muscular men. It's like so weird. Like, I really don't understand. They're obsessed with seeing muscular men only. But they put the Black Lady's face on He-Man there. This is like this is weird. Good news. Looks like you. Other one guy. Jesus, Gary. I thought you stopped taking abusive substances years ago. Here's the go-to thing. The movie theater's packed with empty chairs. It's cosplay. Everyone showed up as chairs. It's so weird. Like, why are they doing this? They're consuming. He's a consumer now. What anyone have a diagnosis in the chat of what's going on here? Hit or miss, Nerdrotic. I like your icon there. Drives me insane with his Star Trek reviews. Sweet and Tender Hooligan, you're just trying to get me talking about the Miko. I don't know what she says about it. I didn't watch it yet. I'm hyped for Dr. Doom coming in. He's definitely going to be one of the best villains on big screen. I hope so. Hans says he's hating on the show for all the wrong reasons. He complains that it ruins the lore, but it's not ruining it any more than Jackson's trilogy. Yeah. They are giving the tickets away free for on the big screen. The cinema showings are all free. It's a PR thing. Okay. I'm young. I'm not interested in Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, but I want to get into it though. Yeah, it's cool. Fantasy's cool. They're running out of things to talk about. I hope it's good. I think it looks good. I think it looks great. I like the actress they got for Galadriel, as far as I could tell. I'm getting pumped for our watch party this week, Hans. I got to collab with Aaron on that. I'm well. I just sometimes I get all hyper and I can't sleep, even though I'm tired. I'm kind of tired, but I still can't sleep because I'm like antsy. I'm antsy. I feel like the YouTube hate train drives clicks, and so it forces them to find more venom ways to be outraged. Because Lord of the Rings fan, I don't see any reason to hate this show based on the trailers. Well, there's the sad thing is, they're not. They are not like. They're not an anomaly. You know how many downvotes these things got? YouTube and the internet is it's infected. It's like everyone believes this shit. It's sad. It's sad. Yes, I am on Cam, RJ. The biggest thing to hate on the show is the Hobbits. Yes. Honestly, too, I wanted to get my real thoughts out on this Superman stuff as well. I look like a weird Sith Lord with the black hoodie. Sure. Well, he's going to make money on it. That's why. But it's just like he's everything. Is that a pillow behind me? No. No. It's not a pillow behind. Anyone have any recommendations for something to react to? I'm kind of like bored. Oh, that's my hand. That's my hand. Do people, hey, if you like me to do like solo streams like this, real quick solo streams, remember to smash the like button, and on the replay say, yeah, I'm sorry, the lighting's a little off. All my equipment is all out of sorts. Sweet and tender, you're just, oh boy. Would you still consider Tommy a friend? Saggy said yes. Marvel Maniac was there. She said it turns out to be a scam. She will scorch Earth. Well, I'll be honest with you. It's complicated. It's very complicated. And honestly, Sweet and Tender Hooligan, I wouldn't, please don't. I mean, I'm not going to get mad. I'm not going to hate you if you put this in the video, but it's just very complicated for me. I still care about him, but it's weird. And we haven't reached out to each other. It's not like he's reached out to me and I haven't reached out to him in months. You know, the last time I reached out to him was near the holidays on Twitter. Marvel Maniac, have you heard of the Sweeney? Why are we losing viewers? I'm not exciting enough. I have to react to something. All right, I got to react to some chaos. I don't know. React to Nerdrotic or Asshole talking about She-Hulk or something. Looks like I'm about to do a rap battle in 8 Mile against Eminem. Yeah, I wouldn't do. Okay, thank you, Sweet and Tender Hogan. You've spared me. It's like I'm actually like, I do want this to be over. I do want it to be over. Oh, okay. After the what's that game called? Event. Splatoon. I don't know if I want to react to her Amika stream. Maybe. I'll probably just watch it. React to reaction. Okay. You excited for a Dead Space remake? Yeah, I'm glad they're making it. I could probably just go back and we'll play the old games. I never really dive deep into the old games. I would actually, the one that I want to get is the Wii game that's like a light gun game. That's the one I want. Your boy Mirage says, how many Pinocchio movies have they been making? The original is the best. Everything else is trying too hard to be the original. Yeah, they're making too many. Grace's video on Fantastic Four where she drops 2 scoops about Marvel and DC. Wow, even Random Brad Creator is here? Wow. What is going on? Wait a second. Saggy's OnlyFans. Uh-oh. I'm sorry, Saggy. I don't think my wife would be cool with that. I don't think or is that real? Is that real, Saggy? All right, let's see. I don't know. I'll put the link in the. Let's see what shenanigans we can get up to. I thought I was going to go solo, but I don't know. I'm going to put this in the group chat. I'm going to send out some links just to see if someone wants to pop on. Now I am starting to get a little tired. It works. I stream. I'm addicted to streaming. Well, he can't make it on the show. I'm sorry, Saggy. I don't think my wife would. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't support you. I don't think I could support you there. I apologize. My wife would have words. Hey, RJ.
Hello.
Oh, wow. Are you feeling better?
I'm okay. Just really congested. Not nearly as bad as I was a couple days ago, but I'm just kidding.
My wife won't let me support Saggy. I can't.
I don't need support. I get all that content for free.
What? Whoa! It's all that content for free.
Yeah.
Can you
diagnose something you get for free?
Oh, what? Should we react to? Okay, maybe we should react to Saggy's Amico content. I don't know. What's your take on this? Diagnose this. RJ.
Why is her head on a bodybuilder?
No, because they love doing that. I honestly, besides like mocking them and making fun of how moronic they are, I'm getting to a point where I'm like, let's diagnose what their issues are. They really only like seeing big muscular men in superhero movies and shows or stories or fictional stories. And then this honestly is the only way that they, with their little pea brains, they can rationalize a woman being tough. Is if she's like built like the mountain from the original Game of Thrones.
At this point, I don't even think they matter much.
Well, there's not enough men in here. Let's put the woman's head on a man.
At this point, it's just like, I don't even care. I'm at that point where it's just like, they're going to say what they're going to say.
Yeah. But he also went to pay to see it on the big screen.
Well, good for him.
Isn't that like what? He's a consumer.
Well, he wants to do that review. He wants to be the first one to review it.
Oh, Random Brad Chris says, don't get on the old YouTubes much these days. Well, I'm glad you're here. Okay. I was trying to live stream and talk with some friends and then get to bed. I did talk to my pal Cyrus for a while. We were talking about the Wii U and gaming and stuff. It was real fun. But I've been obsessed about my Wii U too. That's the other reason I had to step away. I had to step away from my Wii U because I've been tinkering with it, trying to get more games on it, manage all the files. And if you've ever gotten to modding stuff, it's very complicated. There's a lot Although I do have to make a video now. I do want to make a video on my Wii U modding experience. Even though I didn't mod it, it's soft modded of how I'm getting my GameCube games on there. I'm having a lot of fun. Today I actually got a Japanese GameCube game that was never released. I got the ROM and I played it. I wanted to see if an import game would work with the new process I did to get GameCube on there. And it worked. And it's a weird Smash Brothers clone that has Transformers. It has, Bomberman. It has like the Hudson Soft characters. And then it also has some random Castlevania characters.
That's cool.
And then it also had, remember this fighting game called Bloody Roar? For some reason, it has a Bloody Roar character in it. And it doesn't feel like it feels like the game needed more like quality control at the end, but it's very playable, except that it's all in Japanese. Like, get through the menus, but then you play it, and it's kind of fun.
Cool.
All right. Well, I got to react to something. Well, honestly, let's talk. Well, since you're here, but I really, really believe that there's a high chance that Cavill is in Black Adam. I think it's going to happen. Even if it's not, I want the movie to come out just to find out,
Who cares about that? D23 is in like a week.
What do you mean? Who cares about? I care a lot.
I'm just saying. Worry about Black Adam. After
the meme with the stick guy with the stick poking, and like do something. DC. Yeah. That's the way I feel like being a DC. Do something already. Do something.
What's really funny about that though? Even if Cavill isn't Black Adam, it could mean absolutely nothing because Dan Link could decide he wants to do something else.
Yeah. The other thing that's good about that is regardless of which way it goes, at least you're not going to get all that baggage. Like Hamada's still going to try to do the old. No, it's someone new. We're going to have to. It's going to be hard for people. We're going to have to accept what they do either way because it's someone's fresh. It's not like there's the old executives that are still hanging on that want to impose their will. It's whatever the new people are going to want. It's not all this baggage. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like it's new people, decisions are made, and it's not going to be influenced by the old guard. Like the first merger, the people were trying to do what they wanted to do, but they were so influenced and micromanaged by Emmerich, and the old WB that who knows if they would have done the same thing or if they were heavily influenced. Now you start fresh, hopefully, and you let them do what they're going to do, and there's less baggage. Okay, but Humberto Gonzalez is even saying he's been hearing things. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I was in the Twitter. Excuse me. I was in the Twitter space that happened.
Okay.
So I heard it live.
Yeah. So Warner Brothers discovering new leadership reportedly like Henry Cavill as Superman. Oh, actually, I think Rational Skeptic sent me a video. It's just the audio of Humberto Gonzalez. Did you find out what's up with you? You're not feeling that well. Did you find out what it is? Get a doctor or still on Mucinex?
Yeah, the doctors say I have only 2 hours to live.
Oh no. Well, thank goodness you're on MME for those 2 hours.
I know. I get to spend my last moments on Earth bitching about Nerdrotic for the 80th time.
Well, we're not. It was only a little bit.
I think it's just really bad allergies.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Wow. Is that a friend?
Available. So
I'm super hyped for tomorrow. I'm going to do a big epic. Is it bad for me to impose something on the member stream because I want to do movie talk for an hour before, and then I want to do a watch party for Game of Thrones, House of Dragons episode 2. but I want to get like the movie talk in an hour before, so it's not just a watch party.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
is that wrong?
Do what you want. I mean, it's your.
Well, I mean, it's also what members want, but no one members have complained yet. But hopefully this. No, actually, probably I should probably put something up while we play this audio because it has the video too.
From the last time we spoke, and have you talked to anybody that's close to Henry Cavill and has gotten 2 cents on where he's at in terms of returning to the character of Superman?
Unfortunately, I'm going to make this very political. I can't answer that question because it's a spoiler.
Oh,
there you go, and that should answer your question.
Oh, it's a spoiler.
It's a spoiler.
Ooh,
So there's an answer, and that's all I could say about that right now. I'm not in the spoiler business anymore, so it's like I haven't been for years. But I can't answer that question because it's a spoiler, and I'd get killed.
No, I hear you, and I think I know where you're going with this, and I'm not going to say it yet, but you all listening to this can put 2 and 2 together. From the last time we spoke, and
okay, so was that Umberto saying he can't answer?
Yeah, that was
spoiler.
Umberto. He can't answer whether Cavill's in Black Adam could be a spoiler.
That's a lot there.
Well,
that's very little, and he doesn't have any reason to
I
play
can
this
tell
game.
everyone for sure, like factual, like 100% for sure, Superman is in the Black Adam post-credit scene.
Yeah.
The question is, we just don't know if it's Cavill or it's faceless. That's the big question left. That's the surprise you gotta wait for at the end of the movie. So we're all gonna have to wait and see until October whether it's Cavill showing his face or it's gonna be another faceless cameo. It's still 50-50 as far as I'm concerned. I want to believe that Cavill will show his face, but there's nothing guaranteeing it yet. So
yeah.
Although I know Syl and Mikey said that apparently Cavill filmed something either last month or in July. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm just so excited if it happens. I know how Brian's like, don't get your expectations, but
Well, that's why I say either that's the surprise. It's either going to be Cavill or no Cavill. That's what the real surprise is. We just gotta wait for that.
Yeah. I don't think it's meaningless, Hans. That the guy that was speaking is not a fan of the Snyderverse. And he just basically said, I can't say because it's a spoiler. And he was laughing about it. Unless he really takes joy in it not happening, and that's the spoiler. I mean, that's possible.
No,
right?
Umberto. I mean, listen, it's Umberto.
Yeah, it's Umberto, so he might be like, oh, I can't say, because he knows he's not coming back, and he gets joy out of that.
Yeah, it's John. Max, what would your reaction be if it was a new Superman? It was like John Krasinski or something.
That would be so stupid.
But what
to do that in that way, to like have all this, have a surprise. That's not the way to introduce a new Superman if you're going to do it. You don't have him as a cameo when you already have an existing Superman that will disappoint a lot of people. You just make an announcement at an event and say, this is our new Superman.
Right now, it's just like, it doesn't really confirm anything. It's just more so saying, hey, there is going to be still the end of the movie. Just wait and see.
Yeah. I think if he does come back, there's been a lot of talk about Man of Steel 2, and ultimately that might be better to do before another Justice League if that happened. Do another Man of Steel. If you're really focused on Superman, focus on Superman.
Yeah.
But then if Man of Steel 2 doesn't do good box office, that's another thing. Do Man of Steel 2, bring back Superman, and then see how the box office is there before you do the next step, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's one actor. Now, what the hell was Mikey doing jumping the shark with this? Now things are looking positive towards Ezra. Could star in multiple Flash movies. What?
Well,
I don't know about that.
Here's the thing. Everything is going to hinge on what happens with Ezra's PR apology tour. It's all going to hinge on the performance of the Flash film. It's going to depend on the way things move. I think as of right now, I think Ezra's done. But if Ezra can somehow turn all of this around and prove that all these allegations against them were false, and they can tell their side of the story and gain public sympathy, and if the Flash movie is a bona fide box office success, like we're talking 750 million to $1 billion, I think Ezra could theoretically stay. I don't think that they will, though. I'd be shocked.
Yeah, I'd be shocked too. But this is like could star in multiple Flash movies. First of all, Warner Brothers Discovery feels optimistic that the Flash will spawn sequels. Preferably, they envision a trilogy with Miller. What? Secondly, they see
No. What they're saying is that ideally they want the Flash
Yeah.
to be the first in a trilogy. So they want multiple Flash movies and they want the Flash to appear in other.
Well, the other thing that's significant now isn't Aquaman coming after Flash now since the delay.
Yes, because of all the delays. Yes.
But wasn't it set up to go before?
Originally, it was going to be before Flash. Which is why
But what's interesting there is people said, "Oh, Batfleck means nothing because they're just doing that because it doesn't make sense to have Michael Keaton."
That was what it seemed like originally. Now,
yeah, but now that it's after, that really makes you come on, RJ. That makes you think there's something.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I this is just my speculation.
Because the narrative behind a lot of the critics about things continuing was.
No, I know.
Well,
what I'm saying is my speculation is, and I have no inside information. It's my speculation. My speculation is that the Flash, Aquaman 2, and just Flash and Aquaman 2. I could see those movies being heavily reworked via reshoots.
Mm-hmm.
I could see them moving things around and changing them in post production to better fit what they want to do.
But I'm saying that Aquaman Batfleck cameo just became all much more significant now.
Black Adam?
No, I'm sorry, the Aquaman Batfleck cameo.
Well, here's the thing.
He has become all that much more significant
in there because they could go back to the Keaton cameo if they want to. They have both versions now. They can do either or.
Why would they film it? It was done recently, and they know they were going to put. They knew they were going to push the movie. Then you don't think they filmed it and then they decided to push it? Come on.
I probably. I mean, listen. I'm just covering
realistically. Right.
They probably knew before they shot that.
Yeah, but they knew they were going to push it before to get it to put everything in place. So
honestly, I'm thinking it would not shock me if Keaton's appearance is a one-off at this point.
Well, because of that delay, now to Aquaman, that makes me think that the Batfleck cameo is more significant than just we need a Batman here and we can't have Keaton. You know, Grand Samoa Real Thrawn. Whoa. Jade thinks Keaton's only appear in the Flash. That's it.
I think that's probably likely at this rate.
I think he got sick. I think people get sick of the Warner Brothers being so undecisive and messing with it. Listen, Michael Keaton is not like Harrison Ford. But ultimately, I think he's just like, okay, I'm making the rounds with my old roles. I'm doing new roles. I'm more pro. I've had my resurgence, but I'm not playing no games with the rest of the last part of my career. Right?
Well, they screwed up already because instead of doing like Batgirl and Aquaman 2, after the Flash, they should have made a freaking Batman Beyond movie, but they didn't want to do that. So that's their fault. That's their damn fault. Because that would have made so much money, and that would have been huge. They would have done that and done it right.
Was there anything out of Gamescom that was really exciting to you?
No, not really. There's a couple things, but they all kind of leaked. The only thing that Dead Island 2 was the big thing that got leaked ahead of time. Other than that, it was like really nothing.
The current gen, even though I haven't been able to spend money, but the current gen gaming has been kind of it's been kind of disappointing. Remember how hype I was for Game Pass?
Well, this year especially, 2022 has been like a really bad year for gaming because of all the COVID delays. Like this is the year we really felt all the production delays. Because this year, unless you're like a Nintendo fan, Nintendo's the only company putting out stuff consistently. Everything else has been delayed into next year.
Well,
So
to be
that's
fair
what I'm
though,
saying, like
Nintendo,
Nintendo's the only one putting out games consistently.
well, they've had years of just putting out remasters from Wii U.
Well, no. Like, this is brand new games that we're talking. Kirby and the Forgotten Lands, Xenoblade 3, Splatoon 3, Pokemon Legends Arceus, now Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. They've had games, Bayonetta 3 this year. They're consistently coming out with a bunch of games this year. Everyone else can't deliver, but Nintendo can. And they're brand new games, not remasters. These are all brand new games, so... The only other big game coming out this year, like across all the other consoles, is Gotham Knights, I think.
How did you see the trailer for that? What did you think of Harley Quinn?
Looks alright. I'm gonna get it. I mean, I don't know. There's some aspects of that game I'm kind of nervous about, but I hope it's good. I really do.
Oh well.
What?
This is funny. I got to share this about Saggy. I was checking us on Twitter. We will probably react to Grace and then we'll head to bed. I just needed it for some reason. Is it weird, RJ, that I'm so much of a streamer and you guys are my friends, like you on the panel and the chat, that sometimes I just can't sleep until I talk to some friends. Even though I was talking to Cyrus, I was just like, I feel like streaming a little bit. But this is funny. Is this a joke or is she being serious?
In regards to what?
Talking about my OnlyFans on my YouTube stream was a mistake. Oh, bot parade. Okay. I'm sorry. I can't support that. I mean, I support Saggy doing whatever she wants to do. I can't. My wife would kill me. All right. Let's react to Grace a little bit. You said there was there was some tea she spilled in which video?
Yeah, and there's a Fantastic Four video she put out that she dropped a couple nuggets of information in there.
Fantastic Four.
It was like the one from like a day or two ago.
Beyond the how did I miss it?
I don't know. Probably because I haven't been around to remind you.
Yeah, I know. MME's going downhill.
Actually,
well, me and Brian are holding it down, but all right, let's see here.
Oh no, Mary. I know Stray came out this year. I'm just saying there's been a couple games coming out this year. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that the back half of this year is kind of dead compared to normal. Like outside Nintendo, the back half of the year has been dominated by really nothing else but Nintendo.
There's a lot of accusations going on in the chat here.
Actually, no, I've been so sick. I haven't even had a chance to subscribe or even look at it, and I probably won't. Because again, I don't need to pay for stuff I get for free, guys.
Oh, wow.
I don't need to pay for stuff I get for free.
All right. Here we
15th, weeks ago, I heard from my sources that
Weeks ago.
Shankman is Adam. So that Matt Shackman was finalizing a deal to direct Fantastic Four. And I took to Twitter and I tweeted out some teases. Why didn't I just tell you right out who it was? Well, first of all, I think we're trying to be a little careful about spoiler culture.
No.
As I've told you. And also, let's just say,
what is she talking about? She spoils all kinds. She has the tea.
Well, have you heard though what all the scoopers are saying?
What?
They're saying that it's going to be much harder to scoop Marvel stuff now, because apparently Marvel is getting sick and tired of the spoiler and scoop culture, and they're going to start cracking down on leaks. So stuff's going to get even harder to get leaked out now. Like all of them are saying this. I saw a Great Face talking about this. I saw Viewer Anon talk about this. I think all of them are now saying that Marvel leaks are going to get harder to come by because Marvel's getting actually upset at the spoiler culture and the scooper culture.
I think they use it
that they're trying to crack
marketing.
down on it so there's less leaks.
I think it's free marketing. I don't
Well,
that.
some of it can be free marketing, but they don't like surprises being ruined.
Okay.
Well, I'm just letting you know that actually is something going around that apparently Marvel is trying to crack down on leaks. So
I like leaks. As long as it doesn't, as long as it's not intended to damage the company.
Well, some
I don't like the negative.
Ruin the story though. Like you'll know the whole plot of a movie like a year in advance. That's not cool.
All right.
MCU got eyes on Twitter. They are watching it very closely
Told you.
because they want you to have fun when you go to the movies, and also, they want to. I think that they gave the trades the go ahead to make this official. To be honest with you, because again, it's I knew, and then everybody else started to guess, and I'm sure heard from their own sources over the past few weeks. Everybody knew. And then also, of course, they want to have their big announcements, right? It's fun. You look forward to Comic-Con and D23. You want to have the big announcement the way you're supposed to. So maybe I think we might be getting at least 1 or 2 cast members at D23. I haven't heard anything about that.
Think
but
so?
my
No, you're
sources
not.
feel it's very likely.
So?
What's that?
You think they'll announce a cast member or 2 of Fantastic Four?
Oh, that would be awesome.
My philosophy's always been
Marcus. Listen. I'm laughing at people that says, if this happens, I'm out. No, you're not. No, you're not. Listen, I don't want John Krasinski as Reed's either.
He keeps saying if it's not John Krasinski, he's not going to watch the movie.
Oh, if he's not. Oh, okay.
Yeah, if he's not Reed Richards, Marcus is going to boycott the movie.
Listen, I like John Krasinski.
I don't think it's going to be John Krasinski. I really don't.
Yeah, Devin, I'm streaming for like 20 more minutes and then I'm gonna go to bed. Me and RJ are just having some fun. I couldn't sleep, even though are you ever tired?
I have really bad insomnia, so I can't sleep either.
Yeah, you ever tired but you can't sleep at the same time? You're tired but you still have energy somewhat. You're still a little hyper but still tired. I'm weird.
And now that Marvel has allowed the trades to publish this, they need something new. They have other stuff, but I think they'd like to have something new, Fantastic Four-y for D23. That panel is on Saturday, September 10th. Full coverage, of course.
Of course.
And I predicted that this was such a big story, it would probably leak before D23.
Oh, did I tell you? I'm so pissed on Amazon.
Why?
They lost my Jurassic World Dominion extended cut.
Oh, they didn't even send it to you?
First off, you know how they do pre-order guarantee if it drops price?
Yeah, they always
do. So it dropped $10, and I was like, hell yeah! And then it shipped, and then it no updates, and then I actually I went to check on my orders, and it says we might have lost it, but it's not in stock anymore. So the best I could get is a refund.
That sucks.
Yeah, and I really wanted to get it because it's extended. I like directors and extended cuts on physical.
Don't just walk in like your local Walmart or Target.
Well, I wanted the steel book. Oh, who's it? Tony's in here. Hey, Tony.
What's up, Max?
I couldn't sleep.
Yeah, I saw my Twitter had a link, so I said let me pop over while Saggy's on my channel, running her mouth.
Oh, she's
Saggy's
on your channel?
Yeah, right now.
Oh, let's watch.
We're talking about Amico.
Oh wow, really?
Why is she up at like 3 a.m. talking about Amico?
She's pimping out her
ask her
OnlyFans
right now. I will mute myself here.
She's pimping her out. She is promoting her OnlyFans. Oh, hold on. Let's get what kind of streamception is this?
I don't know. I'm nervous.
Saggy has any control over that or is responsible for that. In fact, I'm saying yeah, it is totally in television, basically just clipping Saggy out of context and using it for their own reasons.
RJ wants to know why you're up.
I don't have to work.
She says she ain't gonna work, RJ. They're watching you right now, by the way.
Oh, okay.
They're now e-fapping you.
Are they e-fapping as
Why
well?
is everyone
Lots of people are going to be e-fapping now that she's got OnlyFans. Oh,
guys, I gotta take my meds for my stomach. My carnate sinus acting up a little bit. I'll be here though.
Okay. All right, Max. I'm gonna go back to my stream. Enjoy this show. Enjoy everything. Take it easy.
Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Oh well, it's late.
Everybody's gonna be e-fapping her because she got OnlyFans. I promoted her OnlyFans on my channel.
No, it was a good impression.
Yeah.
All right, take it easy, guys.
All you have to do is
That was it. Wow, he was promoting his own show and left.
They turned the frogs gay.
Yeah, and you played right into his game.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad for a chick. Come on, give me some credit here.
See, I did thumbs it up, and I am subscribed. All right. Was that worth it? I don't know.
I don't know. It's just
Why?
late,
Why?
It's just late 3 a.m. antics.
Yeah. Wolverine game. I'm really looking forward to Wolverine game.
Yeah, that should be 2024, 2025, hopefully. So that should be
Yeah.
cool.
I'm glad I have my PS5, but I haven't. You know what I use it for mostly? I use it for media. It's got nice headphones. You know, Cyrus, thank you, Cyrus. My good friend hooked me up. He sold it to me. I really appreciate it. I still really like the PS5. It's just the last game I really went hardcore on was the Ratchet and Clank. I love that Ratchet and Clank game. It was worth it just for that. And I like the game that comes with it, Astrobot. I love that. Wreckfest is awesome on. Have you played Wreckfest?
Wreckfest? No.
It's an older game that they upgrade, that they released the PS5 version. It's based. Do you like racing and Demolition Derby? It's like one of the best Demolition Derby racing games ever.
Oh, I'll check it out.
And it's very affordable. Actually, you have PlayStation Plus?
Yes, yeah.
Whenever there's a new PlayStation Plus game, do you immediately save it even though you don't download it?
I try to all the time, yeah.
Okay, because it was in PlayStation Plus at 1 month. So maybe you might already own it and just don't have to download it.
Maybe I'll check.
Okay, so let's hear the tea.
And, as I said, everybody was tweeting about it eventually, and now it's finally in the trades, so we can discuss it. All right, so what we're going to talk about here is how and why Shackman was selected. I have some tea on his pitch, and then also how the Fantastic Four will most likely be introduced in the MCU.
Oh, Ramblin' Man says he's playing Hulk Destruction on PS2 right now, and it's still
that was
amazing.
one of those games I keep hearing great things about. I never played it for myself. I want to play. We need a great Hulk game. That's like the next big Marvel game, an Incredible Hulk.
You know what, Ramblin' Man, I could get it for my Wii U, and download it on my GameCube. I mean, my Wii U. Get it for the GameCube and download it on my Wii U. And one game that I just started playing today is Teen Titans for the GameCube. That game's really good.
There was a Teen Titans game on the GameCube,
and it's good.
I don't remember that.
It's like a beat. It's like a beat 'em. No, it's not. It was before it was made when
cartoon.
Yeah, Teen
I
Titans
made a game.
You like beat 'em ups?
Yeah,
3D
yeah, of
beat 'em?
course. Yeah,
but you the whole team fights like at the same time, and you switch between Beast Boy, Robin, Cyborg. It's a lot of fun, and they have pretty good moves.
Oh, that's cool.
I just started it.
There was a TMNT 3D beat 'em up. Based on the 2003 cartoon. Remember that one?
The what?
The TMNT beat 'em up? The
3D
one, 2003?
Yeah, they're okay. This Teen Titans game is better than that. Because I have those games. I think they're okay. But I think there's better moves and stuff, more variety of moves in this game. Less repetitive. It's really fun.
I'll check it out.
Wii U, modded Wii U, it's amazing. It's better. It's better than the Switch.
I highly doubt that.
No, better than the Switch for being a virtual console with all Nintendo games. Absolutely.
You can mod your Switch though too.
Yeah, but how are you going to hook up a big hard drive to your Switch?
Oh,
you're going to have the SD card, right?
I guess so. I don't know.
How many GameCube games are you going to fit on that? Not very many at a time. That's why it's better. That's why it's better. Wii U sucks. No, it doesn't. Republic Commando.
That is a great game. Republic Commando is a great game.
Yeah.
You, as well as what I hear is going on with the cast and my own theories. I mean, what's going on with John Krasinski? Is he coming back? All right, so let's start with Shackman, who directed all 9 episodes of WandaVision.
Oh, I didn't know that.
A very successful show.
I know he directed. I didn't know he.
Thank you very much. Got a lot of noms, so it's got that going for
it.
No other, that's like one of the most, I think, prestigious Marvel Disney Plus shows, even though Loki did a little bit better. Because speaking of Loki, when I tweeted out my tease, many of you very cleverly narrowed it down to two, Shackman and Kate Herron, who directed all 6 episodes of Loki. I like it when they have one director for all of it. It seems I think to work quite well, because those shows I think were the most.
I would love my PS. Do you have a PS Vita, RJ?
Used to, yeah.
Oh, you should never have gotten rid of it. You could even do remote play off your PS5 with it.
Yeah.
I was thinking.
I still have one.
I was thinking of connecting my PS5 to my Vita. I have to download something, or I have to figure it out so I can actually play my Vita at my computer desk and stream and play some fighting games on it. You know, for a Fight Club.
Hold on, no, Anthony. I don't think it's the case that they couldn't find someone better. It's more so they really liked his idea for what he wanted the movie to be. That's kind of what Grace is going to get into in a second.
I think this is a sought after project. I don't think they have a hard time.
No. They weren't like.
I think there's lots of directors that want to do it.
Want to work with someone who they worked with before. I mean, John Watts they worked with before on Spider-Man. They wanted to work with someone they worked with before. Matt Shackman came in. He had a good pitch.
Mm-hmm.
So.
All right, let's see.
Coherent and connected. But Loki is the most watched MCU Disney Plus show to date. And I have to say, of these two directors, I actually would have preferred Kate Herron, who I feel has a more cinematic touch. And in some alternate universe, I do wonder what the MCU would be like if Herron hadn't walked away from it. I mean, why did you do that? I mean, I respect her choice, but we need more successful women directors in the blockbuster space. And she did so well with Loki. I mean, think of the movies.
Why is she saying she walked away?
Because she decided not to direct Loki season 2 and decided to go pursue other projects instead. Goes to go for other avenues other than Marvel. Not to say she couldn't come back at some point, but right now she's doing other stuff.
Yeah, she could have been a made woman in Marvel, Disney. That's interesting.
Yeah, listen, I am surprised she didn't come back for Loki season 2.
I hope it works out for her. That's you sometimes make a bold decision. Hopefully, her next project works out.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Zack Snyder's an X-Men.
Yeah, that's all right.
Wolverine, maybe. I don't know about the whole X-Men.
The Marvel movies she could have been directing by now. Oh my God, maybe. I hope Kevin Feige calls her back someday. And I hope that she answers and says yes. All right, so anyway, on the flip side, Shackman comes from comedy, with the bulk of his directing experience prior to WandaVision on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, which has its fans. I just started to be welcome
he directed,
Waxum or whatever show
2
on Hulu.
episodes of Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay.
So he's directed Game of Thrones. He's directed It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. He's directed mostly TV, but he has, like I said, he did work with Game of Thrones.
What's this Welcome to Wrexham thing?
That's a new Hulu series with Ryan Reynolds about soccer.
Is it similar to like
Ted Lasso?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Hulu last night, not bad. And I was like, what's Rob McElhenney's net worth? Because he was saying, I can't afford no soccer team. He's worth $50 million.
I have to get into it. I never really got into it.
Million, but that is some impressive Sunny in Philadelphia money. I was looking.
Oh yeah,
Charlie Day actually is only worth 30 apparently.
Yeah.
The Boys. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's like I said, he's directed a lot of TV. Like I said, Shackman's in a lot of TV. It's Always Sunny, The Boys, Game of Thrones. He's never done a movie though. I don't think he's ever done a movie. So this will be his first movie.
Oh, my wrist.
What are you doing?
It really hurts for my job. I type in numbers all day.
Stretching?
Like when I do this, sometimes I crack it. It helps. What? It's weird, isn't it?
No, I mean, I was just
like I talked to my boss. I'm like, maybe I could reduce my hours a little bit, and then she told me how it was gonna hurt in a different way.
Mirage, like I said, it's not like he doesn't have any experience. He is a capable director, but again, you have to look at it beyond. Because again, Marvel, when it comes with directors, the directors are really just those helping the story flow. And I think they picked Shackman because not only does he have experience working with Marvel already, just like working with Marvel Productions, but I think he has an interesting pitch for this movie.
Well, with the Always Sunny in Philadelphia, you want that humorous aspect, almost sitcom-y aspect to be to the Fantastic Four. You want someone that's able to do humor; it doesn't seem forced.
Yeah, that too.
Natural.
I think I'd have someone who can like strike the right.
I know what everyone says. It sounds no. It's 20 years of doing the same data entry job. Hey, Josh, how's it going?
Hey, what's up, Josh?
You can pop in if you want, Josh. We miss you, brother.
Hey,
but
Max,
we are going to answer. Huh?
Is your wrist hurting because of all the e-fapping?
No.
You sure?
No, it's as soon as I got, I was told that I need to work faster at work. So I was handling more customers, more data entry, and that's when it really started hurting.
To be fair, though, Anthony, none of those people that you listed were actually in contention. Like the only one who was rumored was Steven Spielberg, and that was never going to happen. So, no, it's not true. I don't like that movie.
It's a good movie.
No, it's not. It's horrible.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's horrible.
Keaton.
It's better than Thor: Love and Thunder.
It was so funny when
no,
I
it's
asked.
not. That's a lie.
When I asked Google, on my device, I said, "Hey Google," I said, "What's Michael Keaton's net worth?" And they were like, "I can't find that out," because they misheard Keaton. So they were like, "This is a funny side joke," but they were like, "Would you like to know how much Kevin Costner's worth?" And I'm like, "What kind of a segue is that?" I guess he's the same generation as Keaton. I did not.
That is true,
Mary.
The 2015 one's the worst.
Keaton. I forget why I wanted to look up.
I agree with that.
But anyway, Michael Keaton's worth 40. So Rob McElhenney has more money than Michael Keaton. So that just goes to show you not only how lucrative TV is, especially when you have so many seasons and you get syndication, but also that being a movie star today.
Zeno is saying the best Hulk game of all time. Download Marvel's Avengers. Choose Hulk and never look back.
Hulk in that game is very fun to play as. He's not wrong. Hulk is a lot of fun to play as.
Oh wow, 70-hour work.
Jeez.
Store manager in 2 weeks. Good job. Take care
congrats
of your family,
on that, Josh. But man, make sure they're not overworking you, bro. That's a lot of hours.
Starting to get into the holidays too, depending on what kind of store. More power to you, man. Take care of your family. That's good to hear. All right.
It's a lot more lucrative than it was back when Michael Keaton was Batman. I love that stuff. All right, so anyway.
I don't know what the point of all that was.
So Shackman comes from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, which should not be underestimated in its value. All right, and then he got some work on some very impressive shows after that as a director, but never more than one episode. Although, with the exception of Game of Thrones, well, thank you very much, he directed 2 episodes. Okay, so Shackman got the Star Trek new movie actually after WandaVision. That's how he spent his capital, which is currently set by Paramount for Christmas of next year, 2023. I wouldn't be surprised if after landing Fantastic Four, Shackman.
That's just not going to happen.
Well, we just found out too. This video's old by like a day. Paramount did announce that he's going to have to exit the project. So
I feel bad. I really wanted to see the next Star Trek. This is bad.
Well, listen, he picked Marvel over Star Trek.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't blame him. He went with the better deal. That's
cool, Josh. Sandwich artist and manager there. I love Subway. That's one of my favorite places to go. I get the tuna sub. I love the tuna sub. I hope you get good tips and everything. Let me see here. Very boring and safe choice. It sounds like they chose someone who could control over a big name, their own creative vision.
No, I can understand that, but look at it from this perspective. This is a property that's been screwed over like 2 or 3 times. They kind of want to have a very safe directing choice because they want to ensure that this is something that will be a success.
Oh, you know what? Now we're talking about Subway subs. Yes, tuna, lettuce, tomato, green pepper, banana pepper, cucumber, and then here's a really good one. If you get the meatball sub, people just get meatball and cheese. I get meatball. I get the Parmesan spread, and I also get onions, green peppers, and banana peppers on the meatball sub.
It is way too late to be talking about food. I do not want to be hungry at 3:00 in the morning.
Oh, sorry.
I'm messing. No,
but if you get the meatball sub, try to experiment with green peppers and onions and banana peppers. Oh, that's so good.
But no. In all seriousness, no, Max. I mean, doesn't it make sense they'd go with like a safer directing choice just to make sure it's like stays on target? You know, they don't want this to get again.
He's got a good track record of delivering product. You know, no problems.
Yeah, I mean, this might be a project where they may want to stick to something safer. Not to say I wouldn't have been excited if it was a more bold or creative choice, but they may want to stick to being more safe with this one.
Philly steak cheese sub with honey mustard and mayo at Subway. I used to be a pickles guy. Now I'm more like banana peppers or something. But I love pickles. All right.
Drops off of Star Trek. Paramount probably would want him to. I mean, they're going to be like, "Hey, we signed you first to a big movie." But I mean, I think Shackman's going to try and make Marvel his home, as many a director has. And I think that he just doesn't have the time to give both movies his full attention. Sure, Fantastic Four is set for 1 year later, November 2024. But I think that they're both such big films, and you have to work on them from pre-production all the way through promotion. He just doesn't have time to do both of them. He'd have to be working on them simultaneously, and I don't think either studio with brands this big would be happy with that. So how did Shackman get the gig? Well, I'm hearing Kevin Feige really liked his pitch. Yes, if you don't know, directors to get a movie.
That's great. That's not just like you have to pitch the movie. I like that.
Pitch was because it's gonna make you laugh.
What, really?
No,
go in and pitch to the producers and sometimes the studio if the studio's already attached, as is this case. But Kevin Feige has pretty clear, carte blanche over at Disney because he threatened to quit if they didn't give it to him. But anyway, you have to go and pitch. Every director shares their vision, their vision for what they would make the movie. They go, sometimes concept art, and they say, "This is how I see these characters, or this story, and this is what I would want to do, and this is the direction I would want to take it in."
All right.
And Feige really loved what Shackman had to say, which I hear involved being true to the source material, which isn't too surprising because we know Feige's a purist himself. But I also heard it will be very lighthearted and also focused on exploration, on that element of the Fantastic Four, which me likey, I have to say. Although I gotta tell you, I'm not a big Fantastic Four.
What?
So, want to know what that means?
What?
Okay.
Exploration with
what I've heard,
orientation and stuff, and races.
What I've heard is that Kevin Feige is a huge Trekkie. He loves Star Trek. He loves Star Trek. He loves Star Wars. The idea for Fantastic Four is that they wanted to feel like Marvel's version of Star Trek, to where it's going to be about this family exploring the unknown of the cosmos and the universe together. So, basically...
That's all right, Mary. We're going to go to bed soon, too.
Yeah. So basically, Matt Shackman left a Star Trek movie to go make Marvel's equivalent to a Star Trek movie. Which I find that kind of funny.
Well,
but no, that's great though, because honestly, like the exploration aspects of the Fantastic Four comics have been like the one thing they've never done. A lot of the movies have never really explored the exploration aspect of those characters, getting to see them explore strange planets and worlds and stuff, and getting to see them kind of do cool stuff, and they haven't really remained true to the source material in a lot of aspects. So I think if you make a truly great Fantastic Four origin story and you really have them go explore unknown parts of the Marvel universe, that could be like a lot of fun. Like it could be really.
You mean other planets and stuff?
Other planets, other universes, other realms. Like imagine,
especially since Guardians is like going. Yeah, I think that's exciting.
Yeah, I mean, I like that idea of focusing on the exploration.
And he could. You would think that he could execute on his ideas too, because of how interesting some of the stuff in WandaVision was. WandaVision was kind of out there as kind of some of the episodes, but it made sense still. So sometimes that's complex storytelling, you know.
But I'm saying though, I feel like it like emphasizing exploration would be cool. I just think it's funny because you know what I think of when I hear this pitch. I think, oh, so Marvel's making a movie just for Brian.
Anthony Bell treats like they're almost on the panel again. That Fantastic Four pitch sounds woke. I thought you were going to allude that, and the reason Grace was getting all excited about it is that they're going to like explore their own sexuality or something.
No,
that's what I thought you were going to say. Like she was like, "Yeah, it sounds great to me. Let's get woke, everyone." That's what I thought it was going to be.
Well, let me ask you this in all seriousness: do you think they're going to cast 4 white leads, or do you think they're going to mix it up?
I honestly. I don't get excited when they race bend characters, but it doesn't ruin my day either. But sometimes when I see a new cast and they're all white, it's kind of boring too. I kind of look forward to some unique casting now. It's kind of exciting.
But the Fantastic Four are traditionally white characters. So
Yeah, but
exciting actors.
But I liked Michael B. Jordan as Human Torch. It's just the movie sucked. Like I thought that was a good casting for him.
They really did nothing with the idea, though, sadly. Like, they could have had it be really interesting that Sue was adopted, but they did nothing with that.
Right. We'll see. I doubt it. I doubt that it's going to be an all-white cast for the 4. I doubt it.
I'd be shocked if it was.
Yeah, I'd be more shocked if it was all white than if, I mean, I don't care either way, really. I just want to see a great story and great actors.
I don't care. I'm saying, I mean, I don't know. We're gonna find. I think they're gonna announce the cast in a couple weeks. So
yeah, that's where I'm like, I accept the small inconveniences of it not being exactly like the source material to execution story writing, because there's just been so many instances in comic book movies where there's been some great race bent or even gender bending with I think it's Starbuck with Battlestar Galactica. I love Starbuck now, and also Perry White and Commissioner Gordon from the new Batman. And these are some of my favorite versions of those characters. So I'm like, I don't care. Just get an actor, actress, No,
I get that.
Sue Storm was already wasn't she a Latina from the 2005? What's her name?
Jessica Alba.
What is Jessica Alba? What is she? I don't know. She's part Latina, I think. I don't know. I thought she was. I don't know. I think she's.
Well, so no pun intended, but the thing about the Thing is that the Thing is the most famous Jewish character in all of comics next to Magneto. So, because he's based on Jack the King Kirby. Jack Kirby, the godfather of Marvel Comics, based himself on the Thing. The Thing is basically Jack Kirby as a comic book character. So I think it'd be really cool if you cast a Jewish actor. And there's plenty of Jewish actors that are really talented that I think do a great job. Liev Schreiber, Jason Segel, Sacha Baron Cohen. There's like a lot of great actors you could pick.
Is this the point of the video that you wanted me to see? Because I don't think we've finished I don't want to go till 4.
Oh, there's like one other thing about DC
okay.
I just don't know where it was though.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see what we get to it, because I want to end before 4.
And I wonder how many of those there are. Is anyone here like, no, it must be a certain way? I just kind of like the idea of the Fantastic Four. And I'm intrigued to see if anyone can make it work, as I don't think either of the 2 movie versions to date were a home run. And I've never seen the Fantastic Four as a home run, to be honest with you, even in the comics. But they've been around for a long time. There must be.
I think Grace should be Sue Storm.
And that. Basically, I think we want the Incredibles. And when you,
I would be totally happy if they cast her.
That later, but I'll say it now. And everyone, when the Incredibles came out, was like, that's the Fantastic Four. And when you think of that, you're like, you know what? I think Shackman could do that, because he did a great job with Family and WandaVision. That was one of the best elements of that show. And I think, especially after watching the family sequence, which was so annoying in She-Hulk yesterday, you really appreciate what the heart, and I think also the light touch. But yet, still, there were some serious undertones to. It got very sad in the end that Shackman was able to do. I mean, Wanda crying. Who's never? That's burned in all of our brains. I was going to say subconscious, but it's right in the front in the conscious. Thank you.
What the hell's
Now,
wrong
my
with
problem
you?
with WandaVision, though, from a directing standpoint, is it wasn't that cinematic. It was supposed to be a sitcom when it started out, to be fair. But as the show progressed, I don't really feel it ever truly opened up until like movie level, like I feel Loki was for the whole time. So
I know what you mean, Josh.
Think, though,
I know
with
what
this
you
hire
mean.
that Feige, despite some complaints from fans, seems to be going in the direction that he's currently in. I think he's going to stay with a light comedic tone and style. And he's generating a lot of revenue. I mean, the bottom hasn't fallen out yet. I mean, I think the complaints come first, but he's for now barreling right ahead. And let's see what happens. And this is actually, I think, is really good for DC because it gives them a clear alternate direction to go in to be something different, a different flavor for audiences. Darker, serious, and highly cinematic, right? Maybe Dan Lin should give George Miller a call again because they worked together on that potential Justice League movie back in the day. If Lin takes the head of DC Films gig, which I heard from late last night from my sources. I'm going to go live with the Dan Lin conversation later today. But I heard actually last night that while it's not 100%, it's pretty strong chance he's going to take the gig.
There you go.
Now, more evidence of Marvel continuing on their current path is who else?
I think they wrote those articles. They were
basically what everyone's hearing is that the guy's got the job. It's got to be Dan Lin.
Yeah. They put the feelers out there to see the reception, and everyone's on board. I think I haven't heard anyone really complain about it.
Yeah,
everyone's complaining about Zaslav. No one's complaining about Dan Lin.
No, I think everyone thinks like based on his resume, he'd probably be a good fit.
Okay. Well, so now you all witnessed the stream to get RJ back on stream. This was the idea of this late night stream or early morning. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you for joining me, RJ. We should both get to bed though. I think I'm in a good mood. I think I'll be able to hit the hay, and go right to sleep now. After we did a little bit more movie talk.
Yeah. Do you like the choice of director for Fantastic Four? No.
Well, I like hearing that Feige has pitched the movie to me, and then what you were saying that you're thinking that implies that the Fantastic Four are going to go to different multiverses, different worlds. So that's kind of exciting, Yeah, Josh, we need to get you back on the stream. Maybe when Andor comes out. Are you looking forward to Andor, Josh? But I think that's where we're going to call it a morning. I'm going to get to sleep, get ready for Game of Thrones, House of Dragons. I keep calling it Rings of Power.
It's House of Dragon, not House of Dragon.
RJ, even if you can't talk, maybe you join us for the watch party part and just watch it with us.
I haven't seen the first episode yet.
Well, you should do that right now.
It's 3 a.m.
Oh no, he's not feeling well. Okay, bye everyone. Wish RJ the best.
Bye everybody.
Good night. Or good morning.